Hello, everybody. This is Fernando for the latest Godzilla podcast. Well, it's been a while since I reported anything in terms of the Godzilla franchise, whether it's the US version or in this case the Toho film that's coming out next year. With regards to that particular film, it looks like we finally have some major updates, some bit of a spoilers, in fact, so be forewarned. If you don't want to know some certain important information within the Godzilla Resurgence film, then I'm letting you know ahead of time that this is some spoilerific stuff. So again, heads up with regards to that. But the major details come in two parts. Number one, there's a whole new set of photos that showcase Godzilla from the Godzilla Resurgence film as he looks, and then the spoiler itself has to do with those looks and what will happen later on within the film. If you want to see those particular photos, check out my Facebook page. Again, I'll reiterate it here. I can't really post those photos on the YouTube side because that kind of stuff tends to be taken down. I was actually waiting to see if anyone was going to claim later on that these photos were fake or anyone found evidence of these photos being fake, but no. After about a day or so, it looks like these are the real thing. And let's go ahead and we'll explain and we'll talk about it here. They look horrific, and what I mean horrific is this is by far one of the most eeriest, scariest, horrible looking Godzillas yet. Not horrible like in a bad way, but horrible in the sense that this is definitely not like anything we have seen before when it comes to Godzilla. I mean, when you look at these pictures, immediately you'll see that he looks like someone's worst nightmare. I mean, he looks like he's like a burn victim of some sort. Multiple scars, a lot of them open wounds, it looks like, right down to the flesh itself. And then on top of that, it stretches all the way to his spikes too. The pictures are not really any good when it comes to how they look like. It looks like someone took a picture of these from very far away and then zoomed in as much as they could, which could make some sense if let's say this was someone as a spy trying to take these pictures. Obviously they were not going to have crystal clear shots, and so it showcases at least some blurriness. So again, check them out on my Facebook page. Probably the most fascinating one is the extreme close-up of Godzilla's mouth, and it looks horrendous. I mean, it looks like the mouth of someone that was just finished feasting, let's say, on a gigantic carcass of some sort. It looks like there's like rotting meat right on the actual teeth themselves. The teeth look horrendous, ugly. I mean, they have these yellow marks to them, these yellow stains. They're coming out in all different parts within the mouth itself. This is absolutely, again, nothing like we've seen within any of the past Godzillas. An absolute nightmare of sorts. Now, as far as the spoilers associated with these looks, again, last chance because this could be something big as far as a reveal later on in the film. But the way it goes is someone is stating from an inside source of Toho, and they're stating that this look that we're looking at, this scarred monster look, this burn victim look with all these cuts and all these savage wounds, it actually has to do with the fact that Godzilla, this is one of his early stages within the film. Now, what that means, I don't know if it means like he's like say almost like a butterfly where he's metamorphosing into different stages itself. But this is apparently one of his early looks. He's going to go through 3 changes apparently, which makes like a nod of sorts to some of his past monsters or foes within his films, how they morphed into different types of versions of themselves. So in this case, the pictures we're looking at is the first stage. Then he's supposed to morph into some kind of second stage. Who knows what that looks like yet. But apparently, the way the inside source says, by the time he gets to the third stage, that's when he'll look like the much more standard Godzilla that you and I know of. So this ugly look, this scarred look, this horrendous, horrific look that we're looking at right now on those pictures, that is just probably a tease or maybe just the early part of the film. Later on, he's going to somehow switch to the Godzilla that you and I know of. That'll be quite a stretch because based on what those pictures show, and then ultimately what they morph into, I guess, into the Godzilla we all know of, then that'll be a pretty big change. So it'll be interesting to see how that happens. So anyways, that's the big bit of news in the Godzilla world. Be sure to check out again my Facebook page for those pictures, and any more information that comes out, I'll definitely let you know. Thanks again as always. Take care.